Three, two, one.
Are you ready, baby? Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday fun day. I said some I think it's bear, whichever one is open, the tropical punch or the berry punch, just not the peach one, not the peach one. Lord, these children. Good morning, sis. So I don't know my daughter. She's like feeling some kind of way. Um, my mic wasn't muted when I started this live, so if you guys heard singing, that was my daughter. Now she all in her feelings. I don't be paying attention like that. Oh my God, my throat. Okay, what is this? Which one is this? Tropical punch? It kind of tastes like the beach one. You know what? Minute Maid counter days. Okay, so happy 2 days after the 4th. Um, I'm irritated. So, unlike other people on this app, I actually had a celebration on the 4th. The 4th of July is not just Independence Day for this country, which is honestly something I really don't care about. It is my firstborn's birthday. So, he was born 25 years ago on the 4th of July at like 7:16 p.m. 7 pounds, 12 ounces. Okay, so I was a little youngster. I was a teenager or whatever. So that's what I celebrate on the 4th of July. Not really our country's independence. There were multiple things that happened, like always, like every holiday that I spend with my family. Um, I just want to ask someone who is, impartial. I want to ask people like, am I doing too much? Am I wrong? As like a parent, am I wrong? So I don't I don't drink heavily. Um, when I drink stuff like wine. I may have like a mixed drink or something like that, but it's real light. I don't have to. Oh, you heard her? She said you can sing, mommy. When I drink now, I don't drink heavily. I stopped drinking heavily when I turned like 20 something, 28, 29, something like that. When I do have drinks, I call myself lush or whatever. Um, at some point, like I said, I did drink really heavy. I would drink without chasers, without it being on the rocks. Like it was hardcore. But now I don't do that. And when I do have parties or I go somewhere, it all depends on what they have. like as a featured drink or whatever they have at their bar or whatever. Like I have my own bar and all that good shit, but there's things that I have, but it's not like I'm gonna drink them. It's really honestly there for decoration and like if anyone else wants to have a drink. Just like how that's real common in a lot of people's houses to have, a section of their house where you can have drinks. Like if you're in the foyer or you want to be in the den, the family room, anything like that. You want to maybe have something set up, um, you know, like the little grates that you have to keep your wine in. If you want to have that on your island in your kitchen or whatever, then yeah, people do that. If you have I had one, but it kind of played out, so I didn't replace it. Like, what was the point? But to keep your wine chill, you have the little refrigerators or whatever, anything like that. So if someone's bringing liquor to me or I'm going somewhere where they have their own liquor, I'm going to be, a gracious guest and I'm going to drink what they have. Just like you can't just have certain shit at your bar. You have to have everything. So my dumb ass was drinking some anejo tequila. I don't drink that shit, okay? And yeah, it kind of caused some problems. And like every holiday, we're always getting into some type of argument or something. So I mean, like honestly, like I'm gonna say something racial, but don't take it the wrong way. Like I'm not saying that My apologies. Hold on, you guys. I have to take this call. Hold on. My apologies, everyone. That was extremely important. I'm sorry. Business first. Business first. Okay, she sounds like a little angel. She's a little demon. Okay, so yes, I will admit off bat that I was, first of all, when most of the shit happened, I was not intoxicated. Um, but it wasn't that bad. It was just my oldest brother and I, we were disagreeing about something. His memory is not like mine. He was lying off his pants, okay? And that's it. My mom got an attitude, and look, I am super grown. I'm super grown. One thing that will not happen around me is I love my mom, all that good shit. But as an adult with adult children, I'm too old for my mother to be chastising me. So, and I feel that she's too old for her to think it's okay for you to chastise me. So, of course, if you're gonna say some stupid shit like you telling me to shut the hell up and all this other shit, I'm gonna be like, you need to calm the fuck down and recognize who the fuck you talking to. Chill the fuck out, cause I'm grown. Now it's not a mother daughter situation. It's a two grown ass bitches situation. Shut the fuck out, okay? I don't like shit like that. When it comes to certain shit, I don't. Like I said with the when I just said I'm gonna say something racial. So I have two families that I have to do shit with. I have my in-laws, my husband's side, and then I have my side. When my in-laws do shit, when they have family gatherings, they have nigga family gatherings. Okay? Christmas, for example. Christmas, we are spending Christmas at his brother's house, and his family is there, his wife's family is there. The presents are under the Christmas tree. We're all in the we're all in the first room. Not everyone uses foyer. I know people down south and stuff, they don't use that word or whatever. So basically it's like the living room and the den. So what I'm used to is that the the living room is the room that everyone comes in when, like, you're having a get together, everyone's sitting down, everyone's chilling, all this good shit. This is like where you have like the television. Like if you have a fireplace, you have the fireplace in there. The den is like the first. I'm sorry. The den is like a separate room where you like chill and like entertain or whatever. I said this backwards. Let me go back. I said it backwards. Like the living room is a room that nobody can touch. That's the room that doesn't have like the TV, fireplace, whatever. It don't have shit but just your living shit. And then the den is the room where you have the TV. If you have a fireplace, you have a fireplace. That's the room that you take everybody to entertain. It's normally the second room in the house. So when you first come in, you're coming into what motherfuckers say is the living room. And then when you take your guests to the room where the party is going to start, that's supposed to be the den. Where, well, that's how it is out here, in Vegas, like the city. That's not what I'm used to. I'm used to the first room being the room where you gather. And then you have the den where that is your, let me entertain you type of fucking room. That's the room with the fireplace. That's the room with the bar. That's the room, with the television. That's the room with all of that shit. Okay. So if that was confusing, just skip over it. Fuck it. I don't know how to explain it. it's that way with my family because there's only one sister I communicate with. I can only be around for so long. I've been trying to keep the peace. Girl, like, it be hard. And at this point, because I am the age that I am, I don't try anymore. I'm just going to be that bitch you say that I am. Fuck it. Like, I'm me. And I have no problem with me. I'm very comfortable with who the fuck I am. I'm just going to be that person. I'm just going to be that person. It takes too much work to try to be something that you're fucking not. I'm not about to do that. So you just gonna have to get what the fuck I give. You know what I'm saying? Like it or not. You can't whoop me. You can't whoop me. So, like I said, just you gotta accept it. It is what it is. You know, all of the tards get to be tards. And nobody can change that. They just talk shit. So let me be a bitch or whatever you want me to be. I don't care anymore. I want to be comfortable and do me. You know what I mean? So back to the whole living room shit or whatever. So last Christmas, we went to I went both places. Okay, my husband was at work, so he couldn't go no place. The children and I went to both places. You know, we had Christmas with the in-laws, and they had a nigga Christmas, which is, and this is what's crazy. They had a nigga Christmas, but they're the ones who act, you know what I'm saying, above and beyond. Happy Sunday, fun day, Slim. How are you, my love? This is like the 2 days after the 4th. Hope your 4th was phenomenal, exciting, filled with fireworks. No BS, no arguments. Mine was filled with BS and arguments like everything in my life since I guess my life is so goddamn chaotic. So, my in laws, they're like the. Remember, I told you guys at the beginning this was kind of going to be racial, so don't get mad. Don't get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm ghetto, okay? I'm Baleto. I'm valiant ghetto, okay? So they're the ones who try to act like they're above certain things, all that great shit. But it's weird because Christmas with them was the nigga Christmas, where all the men were in the dining room watching the game, yelling, screaming like banshees, like niggas do. They had all the women, the children, the older people, the elders and shit, because there's a lot of elders over there. I don't have a lot of elders. My elders are deceased, but um, we were all just in the living room and the dining room. This is where we were eating and all type of shit. They had like some ribs. No, they had no fucking ribs. They had greens. They had like barbecue chicken. They had fuck. What did they have? I think they had like some oxtail or some shit. They had nigga food. Okay, they had nigga food. They had cut fruit like watermelon and cantaloupe and shit like that or whatever. They had like some macaroni salad. I don't eat that shit. I don't eat potato salad. I don't eat macaroni salad. I don't eat shit with mayo in it. The only thing that you will catch me eating is like a crab cake or something. But when I make them myself, I do not use mayo. So anyway, that's all that. Um, Everyone opened up gifts at different times. Of course, my children had to open up their gifts first because we were leaving. I had my own family's Christmas shit to go to. My mom was being a bitch. She was like, "Why the fuck is you taking so long over there?" I think my mama was kind of hating a little bit, but that's yeah, like that's gonna happen when you have, you know, your mother and then you have your husband's mother. It's gonna be like that. Like, why the fuck you over there so goddamn long? Like, it's starting to get dark. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Bring your ass, type of shit. I didn't have no drinks over there. You know what I'm saying? Those is churchy fucking people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was over there like, what the fuck? Like, I need a drink. You know, like I normally bring my own drinks. I needed a fucking drink, just for real. So that's how that went. And then when I went to my mom's house, we had the white Christmas. You know what I mean? Like the music, the drinks. Um, we played games. Later, sis, we are going to play Family Feud. So anyway, we play games and we do everything together as a family. Like We opened up the presents together. Everyone's like, ooh, ah. And then, people are giving their own little input on the presents. My brother was being extra shit with his country ass, with his motherfucking 504 ass. Baby, I love this, that type of shit. All that good shit. So, like I said, it's just, it was two different experiences or whatever. And it's crazy because it's like, the the nigga events with my in-laws never end in like an argument, but the white people events with my family ends with fucking arguments. It's so motherfucking weird, but fuck all that shit. I don't care about none of that shit. That shit happens every time we get together. The issue that bothered me was my son. Now, as you guys know, I have a 25-year-old son. That's whose birthday it was. And then I have a 21-year-old son. Not my 25-year-old son. He don't give me no problems. None of my kids give me problems, but this shit really bothered me. And my son just texted me not too long ago before I started this live. He's at work. He told me he was going to call me when he takes a break because I'm like really pissed. So my second oldest child has a girlfriend. And number one, I'm pissed off about the fact because I told him, if you guys decide to like, if you're going to be with her or whatever, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know when you decide to hop into a relationship. So that did not happen the way it was supposed to happen. So I'm pissed off about that. I found out that my son was in a relationship with this girl through my mother. I'm pissed off about that. I have no shame in my game. I look, this is my business, but maybe somebody else is going through it. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll hear what I'm saying and they can relate. My two oldest children live with my mother. My father is deceased. He's been deceased for a while. Um, she does. She doesn't want another man. She doesn't want a male figure like that around her. She wants to be single until she dies. So to fill that void, my children, who are grown as fuck, live over there with her. Okay, they're transitioning. So there's no small children over there or anything. I have small children. They're not really small. My youngest is 9. But I'm just saying, like, it's more freedom over there than it is at my house, because it's adult things happening over there. So sometimes my mother steps out of her bounds. Um, you did not raise my children. I raised them. They're over there with you because you're old and because they're grown. But you did not raise them. You did not have them. None of that shit. So there's certain aspects of being a grandmother that my mother kind of steps over. Those is not your kids, my nigga. Just to remind you, when they need something, when something is going on, they need something. You coming to me and you da 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 da. So I'm their mother when it comes down to that shit. So stay in your place. That's the only issue I have with my mother. She don't stay in her fucking place. So as a parent, I feel some type of way. I already had a conversation with you, okay? And I told you when you make big decisions like that, let me know. I've never met the girl. I've met other girls. I've never met this girl though, the official girlfriend. I've never met her, okay? He brings her over to my mom's house and shit like that. I don't give a fuck. That ain't got shit to do with me. My point is that this was the first time I saw her. What are you shaking your head for? What you shaking your head for? You don't know? You didn't notice you were shaking your head? You shaking your hair? Is that what you're doing? I'm gonna stop paying attention to you. I'm sorry, that was my youngest son. So anyway, I've never met this girl. I asked my son, was this the girl that was hanging with us for your birthday? My son said no. But this girl looks a hell of a lot like that girl. This, when I tell you they look identical, they look identical. So, like I said, this shit got me pissed off, y'all. Um, This was my first time seeing the girl. And I couldn't even meet her. It was so much shit going on. It was just a run up the fucking stairs. And I couldn't even meet her. So, wasn't tripping about that. Um, what I was tripping about was she was rude. She was a rude little bitch. Now, I'm going to let y'all in on something. When I need to be, I'm very calm. I'm very cool. I'm very collected. I'm very professional when I need to be, which is most of the time. But when I feel like you playing in my face, when I feel like you're doing something that is wrong and I don't agree with it, I'm very vocal. I'm extremely vocal. Okay? So what I did was I told my little sister, come here, little sister. I want to have a conversation with you. So I wouldn't do it around other people. I was like, that little bitch that my son is with is rude. I'm going to calm down because I slapped the soul out the bitch. So I'm going to calm down. I don't give a fuck about your mama or your motherfucking daddy, bitch. Go get him. So let me tell you something. If my husband was here, that probably wouldn't have happened. Because my husband would have immediately be like, go get your daddy, bitch. And we would have been fighting. So thank God he was not here. I didn't like it. But at the same time, I don't care. That's somebody else's child. It's certain shit you're not gonna be able to cross the line with me when it comes down to it. It doesn't matter what type of woman my son gets with. She can't whoop me. I'm just letting it be known. She can't whoop me. I had my children when I was very young. I am a young fucking mother. Okay? These 40-year-old hands would thrash the fuck out of your 20-year-old ass. Know that. So, this is why I avoid certain shit. Because there are some times when I resort back to being 20 something. Because I'm not 50, I'm not 60, I'm not 70, I'm not no old bitch. So, like I said, I have to calm myself down. I'm not a child anymore. I'm not a child anymore. That was your son. I went through a lot as well with my firstborn child. Where my daughter kept her first pregnancy that she miscarried with from me and her dad 2 months before she told us. Right, like we give them so much leeway. We do. We give them so much leeway to tell us everything and they still don't. And I understand that because guess what? We were children at one point. We know what it is, sis. We do. That's why I'm not really tripping off of the bitch being hella fucking rude. Just know though, if that bitch talk crazy to me, I'm a motherfucking dent the side of that whole head in. Just know that shit. Just know that shit. And that goes for any bitch that fuck with any of my kids. I go do that 24 motherfucking hours, bitch. I don't like that type of shit. This pretty face is very hood. Okay? Very, very hood. Don't fuck with my babies. Don't fuck with me either. So I don't care about that part. Like I said, I just don't. She said, "I'd have been done that shit." This is what I'm saying. Like I ain't whoop nobody ass in a minute. You feel me? Like don't talk crazy. You could be rude and not speak, and you could do all that. I don't know what you going through. I don't know. My little sister said she on the spectrum. She said the bitch on the spectrum. That's cool. Be on that spectrum. But if you fuck with me, bitch, you gonna be on that ground. That's all I motherfucking know. Keep your ass on the fucking spectrum, bitch, and don't motherfucking walk that tightrope. That's all I'm saying. My issue was my son. My son hurt me. And I've been trying to have a conversation with him since that day. He texted me and he told me he would call me when he's on his break, and I don't want him to do that. I don't want him to call me when he's on break. I want him to wait until he gets off, because what I have to say to my son is going to be final. Am I a bad parent? I remember having a conversation with someone. I ain't going to put his business out there, but I was like, how can you do that? Like, that's your child. If he listening, listen to me. If you are listening, sir, nah, fuck that. I'm finna say your name. Because I'm not gonna tell your situation, but if you're listening, bruv, I apologize. I do. I apologize. Um, I had not yet went through it. I just now have went through it. I it's not that I didn't like your response. I felt like it could have been better. Just as a parent, I was wrong. You were right. You are wiser than I am. And I should have paid attention to that. I was being kind of a little pig headed at the time. You was right. The way that you handled that situation, it needed to be handled that way. Um, I don't know what else to say. Like, it's when this happened, that was the first thing I thought of, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm a fucking hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite," because I was quite, I was on your ass. I was on your ass. I was. I apologize. I apologize. So off of that, I this conversation needs to happen with my son, because I need him to understand the parameters. He's an adult now, and I need him to understand the parameters of my love, the parameters of my parenting, the parameters of this thing called adulthood. This whole situation that I'm going through right now, it has taught me so much, because at one point it's so easy to butt into somebody else's situation when you see it happening and you think that you know, but then when you go through it, it's like something different. And that's how I'm feeling right now. It's just real, like, wonky and crazy. It's hella crazy. Over my child, my daughter sis was the first to have kids. She was the first to be left without my grandbabies high and dry. I'm very overprotective, and you should be. You most definitely should be. I'm very overprotective of all my children, but right now, because of their age, very, very crazed helicopter parent when it comes to my youngest. And there was a lot going on. And I didn't take into consideration, like, my son just getting off work. Him and his girlfriend had just got off work. So I didn't take that into consideration. And then a bunch of people running up to you, in your face. Maybe it was like an anxiety moment, but I'm gonna keep it real. I was young too at one point. I honestly do not feel it was one of those moments of anxiety or anything like that. I think that rude shit happened because motherfuckers was on some bitch shit. And yes, it is my duty to put you in your motherfucking place. And that's what the fuck I'm gonna do when my fucking son contacts me. He's gonna be put in his fucking place. If there's ever another time where your brother, your youngest brother, him in his young age, if he ever comes up to you again, trying to whatever it was he was trying to say hi to you or whatever, he ain't seen you. You know what I'm saying? In like a week or two, if he ever comes up to you wanting that brotherly love from you, saying hi or whatever, and you push my son in his chest again, bitch, I'm gonna take your fucking life. You, I brought you into this world. I will take you out. I'm gonna break your motherfucking jaw. I'm gonna break your fucking legs in 3 places, and your ass will have to learn how to walk again. Don't ever put your hands on my motherfucking child. I don't give a fuck if you're my child as well. Whew, I'm so happy I was able to get that out. And when I talk to him today, I'm going to tell him exactly what the fuck I just told y'all. I don't care what the situation is. If you ever think it's okay for you to put your hands on any of your brothers and sisters, my children, I'm going to push your head into the concrete. And just like I said, when you got that attitude with me that one day, you think you could whoop me? Go ahead. I stood up, I put my hands up, said, bitch, hit me. Just know, when you hit me, it better be hard. You better not miss. Because everything you're going to feel after that is going to be with love. Because I'm going to beat your ass. And you better be happy it's me and it ain't your daddy. See, I'm not going to let your daddy put his hands on you because he'll probably kill you. But don't you ever. I'm a very hands-on person. I feel like that's how you learn. That angered me. Even if it was an accident, it still angered me. I don't play that type of shit. Because we are not near each other, because he lives over there with my mother and he doesn't live here anymore, whether or not he's an adult, he could be on his own living. If you ever think it's okay for you to walk through my threshold or anybody else's and put your hands on any of the fucking children that I popped out my motherfucking coochie, that would be the last thought that you will ever have. I'm gonna kick your motherfucking ass like a football into the fucking corner. The last thing you're gonna do is close your motherfucking eyes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Since another sibling put their hands on their sibling, sis, I missed that. Yes, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. You know, these are siblings. They're gonna touch each other. Happy Sunday, my teddy bear. How are you, my love? I hope your Sunday is amazing. I hope every day is amazing. Understand that I'm just speaking right now. Um, I ain't lying though. My issue was not my son doing that to my other son. That's not my issue. My issue is that that girl was present, and I feel like that's why it was done. Y'all trying to rush and run upstairs and all that other shit to get away from everybody. Okay, but talk to him. There was also another time where after he had kind of pushed him away and shit, it was a look he gave my son. I had to stop myself from killing that boy. I'll put my fucking hands around your goddamn throat, bitch, and I'll rip it the fuck out. You better be happy, yo. You better be fucking happy Kevin wasn't here. I don't like shit like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you my child. I don't like shit like that. I don't. Whenever you step over that boundary to where you don't remember your fucking placement on this goddamn plane right here called fucking Earth, I'll slap some sense into your ass. I'll make you remember what your fucking placement is. I don't like that shit. I'm happy that I'm doing this live and I'm talking it out so I don't have this type of energy from my son when I speak to him because he know I don't play that. He knows better. Whatever the fuck is going on over there at my mama's house got your brain totally twisted. Motherfucker, I'll put hands and feet on your fuck ass. And don't you ever fucking think that I fucking won't. You over there with that bullshit, I'll put hands and feet on them motherfuckers over there. I don't give a fuck how old my mama is. If she fucking touch me, I'm gonna fucking make her fucking head with the goddamn pavement. Y'all got me fucked up. Now that I said that, am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'm sorry. I cannot. Listen, hear me now. I have a cousin. She lived with my aunt, her mother. She lived with her until adulthood. My cousin used to take her mom's car, take her money. My cousin knew where the guns were in the house. My cousin used to put her hands on my auntie. There was one night when my cousin took my aunt had to sleep with her gun underneath her pillow. She took the gun and pointed it at my aunt. No offense, I'm sorry, they don't know you, but she was scared of her own child. A bitch don't stop breathing before I ever be scared of a fucking soul on this earth, especially something that came out of me. Kids today are weird. I would have never done that to my mama. Never. I was scared of her. Get it right. I ain't scared of that bitch no more. But I was scared of her. These kids have lost their fucking mind. So let me lose my mind with you. Let me lose my mind with you. Since I feel like you want to act like a street person, let me treat you like you're a street person. Let me talk to you like you're a street person. Put your hands on my motherfucking baby. This child is underneath my roof. This child legally is my responsibility. Morally is my responsibility. Spiritually is my responsibility. Put your hands on my motherfucking child again, nigga. I'm finna stump your fucking heart out. Okay? I'm not doing all that. Come here, baby. Let me rub you on your back. I ain't doing none of that shit, nigga. This is what you get because you should never. You are my most colorful, most loving child. Have I been on here an hour yet? So I know it's time for me to get off because I'm getting emotional. You are my baby, and I love you. So animated, so colorful, so smart. I never expected no type of shit like this from you. You got a little girlfriend, so now you know what I'm saying. I guess you sexually active, so you letting that shit go to your head. But bitch ass nigga, I'll take you off this motherfucking earth if you ever touch one of my kids ever again. I don't give a fuck if I had you, nigga. I'll stuff your ass back into the womb of time. Do you understand? I won't even feel bad. I promise you. I won't even feel bad. I'll Super Saiyan power punch your motherfucking lungs right out your goddamn chest. Don't fucking play with me. Mommies, can you give me some chips? Thank you. These are my babies. These are the children that can't fend for themselves. I have to protect them. And that goes for anybody. I'm protecting my children to the death of me. That goes from the oldest to the youngest. But within my home, if you feel that you're at the point of life where you could ever physically harm one of my babies, you'll be on the other side of that fence very quickly. And the fence that I'm talking about is the outer gate of heaven where the Lord resides. Bitch, I'll make you go there. If you think you finna come in this bitch and hurt one of my children. Now, whether I'm wrong or not, don't get me wrong. I love my son. Okay? I love him. He just needs to be put on notice. He has never done nothing like this before. And this is the perfect time to put that little Negro on notice so that it never happens again. If where you reside is what's making you do this type of shit, I'm going to tell you this. You better stop. You better stop. Because whatever the fuck is going on over there got you feeling like you not who the fuck you are. You better stop before it's too late. Don't do this. This too shall pass, sis. We get her all talk about our children, babe. My oldest has hurt me beyond recognition, sis. But I will go. Oh no, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, sis. I love the fuck out my son. Motherfuckers will most definitely meet they maker fucking with my son. I want him to know that the same energy that I have for those people, I will have for you if you think you're going to touch my younger children. We ain't doing all that. That energy is for everybody. That energy is for their father. If Kevin thought he was finna touch my fucking babies in a fucking malicious way, he'd be sent to the upper room. His ass would be gone too. No. Oh no, I have this energy for everybody. But I will say this: if my son's mental is changing because of where he is, if where he is a negative environment and it's causing him to change how he moves, how he thinks, and all the rest of that shit, he will be cut the fuck off. You have to understand that the environment that we live in, it changes, it adapts. And you too have to change. You too have to adapt. Remember, I was saying earlier that I apologized to that one nigga because of something that happened with him, and I felt like he was being too harsh. He was doing too much. I apologized to him today because he actually wasn't. Now that I see that side, I see where he was coming from. So this is where I am. I don't get it twisted. I love my children, all of them, the older ones and the younger ones. No, 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 no. That ain't what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking like a mother who's disappointed. I'm talking like a mother who's mad. I'm not gonna fight my child unless I have to. Unless you really want to do physical damage to my fucking kids, nigga. Yeah. And know this. Know this. You ain't gonna win, boo. You're not gonna win. That's all I'm saying. Just that you are put on notice so that you know. That's it. I talked to my son this morning. We're gonna talk about this situation. Well, he said when he goes on his break, but I don't want him to actually contact me when he's on his break. I want him to contact me when he gets off. Because this is a very heavy conversation that we have to talk about. And what I'm saying to you guys on this live, this is what the fuck I'm gonna say to his ass. My son know I don't play. I'm gonna say the same shit. Don't you ever motherfucking think. Oh, I know you're talking about when I was getting upset. I couldn't help it. You know I couldn't. You know I couldn't. You see how quickly I was like, nah, suck that shit up. Suck it up, buttercup. In times like these, I can't be the sweet, soft person that I would normally be. No, I gotta be a bitch. You better not cry. You better not. It ain't even that serious. This honest baby. I talk like this all the time, don't I? Hello? No, you didn't. You didn't say shit. He said you better chill the fuck out. You better chill the fuck out. But no, most of the time when this is going on, I'm not being serious. I am like playing. They know how I talk. They know how I am. I do this shit every day. When I'm at home, I don't do this like, yeah, I do. I'm like, I do this when I'm out in the street too when you do some fucked up shit. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I did this at work recently. Remember, I was telling you guys I was upset, like somebody trying to tell you something that trying to make it seem like you don't know what the hell you're doing. This person is beneath you, trying to tell you fucking shit. And I was very calm with it. Like, yeah, don't do that shit ever again. You feel me? The disrespect, yeah, that can't ever happen again. I got my rollers. I got my rollers. You know what though? It's only, oh no, it's a lot of them. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 10? Megan says she love you. Megan says she loves you. He said he love you too, sis. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to calm myself down. That's the whole like purpose. I have a very tight knit relationship with my children, even the ones who no longer live here because they're grown. You know what I'm saying? Even them. I have a tight knit relationship with them. I'm just saying, don't put your hands on my son no more, my nigga. Before I put my hands on you, you're not gonna like it. I'm very hands on, like I said. So that energy that you push my son with, let me push you with that energy. That's how I am. Like that's what you get. I have 5 children, and I've never had to whoop any of my children. I don't spank my children. All I have to do is just yell at them. Do y'all not hear the way that I talk? All I have to do is just yell at them. Whatever it is that they're doing, they stop doing immediately. I'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And they'll stop. You know what I mean? I don't have to hit my kids, okay? But I will hit you if you hit my child. You know what I'm saying? You hit my child, I'm gonna hit you as an adult. I'm gonna do some adult shit. I'm gonna put you in jail type of shit. Not no, I'm disciplining you as a mother. No, you're grown. Even though I'm still your mother, you're still grown. Nah, we about to throw some hands. What you talking about? Right? I'm just saying, like my grandmother was like this too, so I got it honest. Whenever my mom and them would get into an argument or a fight in school with kids, it won't even be serious. They come home, the teacher called and said you guys were fighting at school. You know what my grandmother did? My grandmother, because everybody always lived near each other. My grandmother be like, "Where these kids stay?" My mom and her sisters and brothers had to show my grandmother where the kids stayed at. She'll go knock on the door, ask for the mother. The mother would come to the door, and my grandmother would be like, "Your children and my children are fighting in school. Now I believe in my children getting an education. So instead of them fighting in school, they finna fight right now." I swear to God. I swear to God, if Dreamy drop up in this motherfucker right now, ask her. She'll tell you. My grandmother would literally go to their house and tell the mama and the daddy for their kids to come outside because they was trying to fight her kids. So instead of them fighting at school and getting in trouble and missing out on their education, they got to fight right now. Yep. You know how many fights my mama was in the middle of when we was kids? Not fighting, but actually like trying to stop the fight. Like the fight didn't happen and it didn't went on too long. And my mama get in the middle to try to stop the kids from fighting. Shit, it was one time she got in the middle. My little brother was fighting. That nigga, wow, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. He didn't calm down. Now he an adult. But they was fighting so fucking hard. My mama got tangled up in the fight. She ended up on the ground. Nigga, we went haywire. Nigga, I jumped in that shit. My oldest brother jumped in that shit. We was out there beating them little kids. My older brother is like out of school, y'all. And I'm in high school. Nigga, we up there beating them middle schoolers' asses up in that motherfucker. Y'all got my mom on the ground out here. Nigga, we was whooping that. Kids was flying everywhere. They broke my brother's chain off his fucking neck. That's why my mom was like, okay, this is too much. My mama bought him that chain, okay? And she got in the middle, and they still was going hard at it, swinging their hands. And y'all, when I say my mama hit that ground, And one of them little girls was like, the mama is on the ground, nigga. That was all she wrote. My older brother P got up in there with his grown ass and was slanging them kids from left to right. I started grabbing bitches. Bitches was trying to run the fuck off. We was out there beating the dog shit out them little middle school ass kids. Uh, that shit was funny. Okay? That shit was funny. After that, we was like, Mama, don't you ever get in the middle of nobody motherfucking fight. You understand? Do you know what you made us do? Nigga, we didn't know what was going on. Let me stop saying the N word. I'm talking like I'm at home, like relaxed. We did not know what was going on. All we saw was our mother on the ground. Yeah, that right there was enough. All it takes is for let my mama hit that ground. Let any part of her body that's not supposed to be on the ground, her booty, her knee, her whatever, let it hit the ground, nigga. We're done. We're done. So yes, very passionate. Very passionate over here, okay? We are not playing that type of shit. We're not playing that type of shit. Sis, you gotta know. I don't want to taint you. Listen to me. I don't want to taint you. This for educational purposes only. Like a lot of this stuff, listen to me now. A lot of this stuff, I'm so happy Kevin was not there when this stuff was going on, girl, because do you know, like, these two mental people together, like my oldest brother, my youngest brother, and Kevin together, no. Kevin turned me into this person. He turned me into this wild banshee person that do stuff like, man, I don't like his rude ass mouth towards people, girl. It's like that. We can't even change these people. We cannot help who our children fall in love with, who they want to be with, who they want to be friends with. You know, it's some friends where you're gonna be like, I don't like your friend, like the fuck. But we gotta keep we gotta keep our composure. And that's the only reason why I'm talking about this shit in this live right now. Gotta keep our composure. Because I promise you, I'll be in jail for whooping people ass with this motherfucker. This is not me, though. This is Kevin. Kevin did this to me. Kevin did this to me. See, I don't want to put us in a position where we looking like crazy on here, but I promise you, I'll show that video when he used to work at that bar. He does these things. Girl, I was coming up there to that bar to just drink for free and chill, okay? I was relaxing, minding my business. Here he go, he up there doing what he doing, you know what I'm saying? Big man on campus shit. I don't want to put his business out there. But yeah. Like I'm gonna keep it real, you know what I'm saying? We was flossy, okay? But yeah, I'm up there minding my motherfucking business and people threatening his life and people, talking on some gang shit and stuff like that. And I'm like, whatever. I keep being around all this riffraff for so long. I'm going to become a banshee myself. Girl, all I know was it was this girl up there. I was gambling. I was drinking and gambling. This girl came up here, and I guess she was still out the store because it was two properties. They were like a couple feet away from each other. It was a convenience store that served the whole little community. The store is like right there in the middle of the community. This is right by the military installation, the base. So, and then the bar, who's owned by the same people that own the convenience store. So Kevin ran all that shit. He also is a certified bartender, as you know. He ran all that shit. So he was in charge of security, people who were coming to work, all that fucking shit, girl. He was even bartending. Okay, so this bitch comes in there and she's mad that she been 86. He 86 her, so she couldn't come in there. She was stealing this shit. She goes off on a tangent. Oh, that's why you was trying to pay for some ass. This woman tried to say, this crack smoking asshole, this meth smoking asshole, tried to say that my husband offered her some dingling. He was gonna pay her. Bitch, where? First off, I could believe you maybe, because a nigga gonna be a nigga. I could believe you if you said that my husband was trying to give you some for the free ski. You said he was gonna pay you? This nigga not finna get none of my ends to none of these hoes out here. Nigga, I keep tabs on my coin. Okay? Business major over here. Nigga, no. I know exactly what the fuck I got down to the penny. And when I say what I got, I'm talking about his shit too. That's mine. Bitch, ain't nobody finna give you no money out of my fucking household for Nathan. For nothing. So that's how I know you lying. If you would have said that he was trying to give you some peen on the free, like, you okay, I'm looking at you like, you want some crackhead coochie? We gonna have to, I'm gonna have to move my shit into that other bedroom, baby. Cause, yeah. I don't fuck around like that. I mean, if you want some cooch, you can get some. It ain't gonna be my quality, but you can get something kind of close. Like, why you gotta get a meth smoking ass fucking dope fiend? I don't understand that. So I was confused, but when it came down to the lie she was telling, I would more so believe you if you would have said that. But then you threw on there that he was trying to pay you. Oh yeah, I know you're lying now. That motherfucker don't even have enough money in his pocket to eat during his lunch. So I'm over here gambling up the money. So I'm gambling the money. This man ain't listen. This man was doing his thizzle, okay? This man making thousands of dollars a day doing shit he had no business doing. Where you think that money was going, bitch? Why you think I was there? That money was going to me. Okay? Let's keep it real, okay? I done been everything. Bitch, I'm Susie Homemaker. Okay, I'm a magician. You know what I'm saying? World class mother, dancer, gymnast, stripper. You know what I'm saying? Trap queen. Bitch, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I will put this nigga Kevin. Y'all know where listen. Do y'all know where Kevin will be fucking with me?
Twain and Swenson, Twain and Swenson, Twain and Swenson, Twain and Swenson. I got your bitch on Twain, she be selling that thing. Got your bitch on Twain, she be selling that thing. On Twain and Swenson, on Twain and Swenson, on Twain and Swenson, Twain and Swenson. I got your bitch on Twain, she be selling that thing. Got your bitch on Twain, she be selling that thing.
Don't ever get it twisted, okay? Fucking with me, Kevin to be out there on Twain and Swenson, okay? So when she said that, I was a little confused. Girl, that man ain't finna give you no ends. Not my money. He must be he must be like skimming some money off the top or some shit, cause he ain't got no money, baby. Not to give you. She was real adamant about that shit. Bitch was so stupid, didn't even know I was sitting right there. So after she was done doing what she did, I fucking told the bitch, like, who the fuck you talking to, bitch? She was like, him. I was like, who is him? She pointed at my husband. I was like, you talking to my husband? That's who the fuck you talking to? Girl, people in that store was grabbing me and shit, trying to keep me off this bitch. So down the line, her and her little dope smoking nigga, they both came back to the fucking store. He had just got through. He left the bar, which he's 86 from too. He had just got through telling everybody in the bar that he was finna turn my husband's TV off. Okay? Wrong move. So they called my husband to tell him what's going on at the bar. He was like, I'm on my way. Before he could even get to the bar, they had came over there to the store. So we all outside. And like I told the bitch, I was like, square up, bitch. Square up. She didn't want to do it. She kept like walking all fast backwards. I said, man, stop running, bitch. So the bitch told me that she was gonna turn my TV off. So I was like, you gonna turn my TV off? These bitches is crazy. My husband got a weapon on him. He has a gun on him. Like, you gonna turn my TV off? So you know what I did? Bitch didn't know I had that big long ass motherfucking knife in my pocket. I said, bitch, turn it off. I opened up that motherfucking knife. The bitch ran in the middle of the street and everything. No, don't run. You said you was finna motherfucking close my eyes permanently. So if you gonna close my eyes permanently, bitch, come up over here and fucking do it. Talking all that shit. So while we're arguing, we're outside. We got everybody in the neighborhood absolutely adored and loved us. Okay, we were not paying any attention to what was happening. My husband then went into the bar. He didn't chase that nigga in the bar. Girl, my husband is in there. He got that nigga in the fetal position in the corner. All I hear is people screaming. They like, ah! They running out the bar. He's killing him. Ah! It was crazy. Girl, we ran inside the bar. I just ran inside the bar to just get my husband off of him because I already know. I was like, God, please, please, please don't let it be too late. Let the nigga still be breathing. Cause the nigga said he was going. He said he was going to knock my husband off the mat. If you say some shit like that, it's over for you. I just wanted the man to still be breathing. That's it. I just wanted him to still be breathing. Look, if you ever see my husband in real life, you'll understand why the hell I'm talking about this. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Just because you big as fuck don't mean nothing. But this is a whole football playing ass motherfucking sized ass nigga. Listen. I mean, the crack smoking ass dude wasn't small either, but you ain't finna whoop my husband. So anyway, I just wanted to get in there to make sure that the man was still breathing. That's all that I cared about. I get up in there. I'm like, baby, you know what I'm saying? Get off of him. Get off of him. Everybody, the people that's still in the bar, some watching, some trying to help. Thank God the man was still living and I was able to get my husband off of him. That crazy crack smoking ass woman he is ran up on my husband and hit my husband. Kevin opened up his fucking hand, palmed her whole head like a basketball, and threw that bitch all the way to the other side of the bar. When I said that bitch flew like Superman, that that motherfucker, y'all just bitch went flying. This bitch got up. I wasn't even fighting. That bitch got up and picked up a chair and thought I was finna let her hit my husband with that chair. All I know was something snapped in me and I just bop, bop, bop. I didn't even pay no attention to what the fuck I was doing. By the time that shit was over and they pulled us aside, the homegirl, she got our gun in her hand. This shit was crazy. By the time that bitch got up, her head was so knotted the fuck up. It looked like somebody had just took golf balls and just was throwing them at the bitch. I didn't know what the fuck was happening. All I know is I blacked out. She tried to take a big ass chair and hit my husband upside his motherfucking head while he was turned around. That bitch had to go. Yeah, and the dude tried to hit him with the pool stick. Them bitches had to go. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know. Just ghetto angel just turned the fuck on. I, I'm so into this goddamn fucking story. I said my real name anyway. But yeah, listen, chairs was everywhere. Chairs was everywhere. Okay, they was everywhere being thrown. All I know Was this bitch lost her motherfucking mind trying to hit my husband with a fucking chair upside his head? Nah, bitch, you gotta go. I don't remember nothing. Everything that was in my hand, I had my jacket in my hand, everything. All that shit just fell, you know. I, the homie that was beside me, she picked up my fucking jacket, she picked up the gun, she picked up my knife, she picked up everything. And all I know is I was just hitting that bitch like I was motherfucking Joe Frazier. I, I don't even know how I stopped. You know, I do know how I stopped. I felt somebody grab me. Somebody grabbed me from behind. It was her homegirl, but her homegirl was pregnant. She was hella pregnant too. She grabbed me from behind, I guess, because she didn't want me turning her TV off. And I turned around and I was like, don't fucking touch me. Don't ever fucking touch me. Anybody fucking touch me, bitch, I'm whooping your ass too. I was hella mad. Dude, the adrenaline was rushing, just, man. So these motherfuckers called the police and you know what I'm saying? My husband was like, leave. I said, I ain't going no fucking where. He was like, leave. So at the end of it all, the female's nigga ended up going to fucking jail. He had hella warrants on him. And this bitch she was up there looking like the elephant man. Her whole face and head was knotted up. You shouldn't have tried to touch my fucking husband. Just a minute ago, this woman said she was gonna take my fucking life. So hell yeah, I was gonna fuck her ass up. She better be happy I ain't no dirty bitch. I don't stump nobody out, okay? She better be happy that I ain't no dirty ass bitch, cause she would have been stumped all into the ground, okay? I did enough. The next day, y'all, everybody at the bar was laughing. The head bartender called Kevin and was like, nigga, what the fuck happened? I'm watching the footage right now. You and your wife went the fuck. It was so much that happened because there was another dude in the bar that we grew up with. I had an incident with him. It was somebody that I talked to like in middle school or whatever. But he was being disrespectful up there. He was telling people, you know, that like we had been together or whatever, which is a lie. And my husband didn't like that shit. So once he was done whooping the crackhead's ass, he was like, anybody else that got something to say about my motherfucking wife, nigga, you finna get it too. That motherfucker's girlfriend locked herself in the fucking kitchen. I mean, I'm sorry, he locked himself in the kitchen and he left his girlfriend because I was supposed to fight her out. That night when I was up there, that fight wasn't even supposed to happen. I went up there to fight her. I went up there with tennis shoes on. I went up there with my little shorts on. I went up there with my rag wrapped around my motherfucking head. I went up there ready to fight. Had my hair motherfucking braided pulled back. I was ready to fight. But she was the one that I was supposed to be fighting. That nigga locked himself and the kitchen staff in the fucking kitchen and left her out there at the bar so she can get beat the fuck up. I felt crazy. I would have never hit that woman the way he did her like that. But Kevin was like, yeah, motherfucker, if you got something to say, bitch your ass next. It was like two motherfucking animals came up in. They said it was two animals that came up in there and just caused destruction. Everybody at the bar was watching that shit. They showing this shit to people at the bar. They like, look at this shit. They're like, wait a minute. Is that Kev? Yeah, and his wife. They was like, damn, Bonnie and Clyde. Nigga, they was up here doing Bonnie and Clyde shit. You're like, look at the wife though. Did you see that bitch? She was fucked up. It was crazy. Kevin does this shit to me. Kevin does this shit to me, dude. This is not my personality. I ain't like this. Kevin did this to me. He said, stop lying on him. Sissy is wrong, Superwoman. And she woman. Iron Man. Right, Iron Man, why? I am Vision. Girl, this shit was crazy. I could sit here all day and tell y'all stories about our adventures of ass whooping, but I'm not. I do not want no bad picture painted of us. Okay, we are we are quiet. We are quaint. We are peaceful people. we're on some we're on some peace loving we're on some peace loving nigga shit. We are, sis. Thank you so much. I swear to God, this is why I love you. This is why I love you. I don't know if you knew, but I needed you today. I needed you. And I was like, you know what? I haven't been. Hold on. I've been along. Okay. One, two, three, four. All right. Can I get amlodipine? As I said earlier, if I did say earlier, I don't think I did. I might have just told you, sis. I am doing the fourth all over again today. Okay? Peaceful, chill. I just needed one. No, take it, please. Okay, I'll keep it. Yeah, I noticed that you just took one out because you didn't take one out, did you? Yeah. Don't do that again. Mm. Okay. I am doing my fourth all over again. Okay? It wasn't what I wanted it to be. So, yeah, it's new. I'm not drinking right now, but I'm going to start probably like 2 hours maybe. Yeah, like 2 hours.
Like, you don't want to hang with us, you gonna learn how to go to jail.
When you said she gonna learn how to go to jail, she not going to jail. We gonna tell her to leave. We're gonna say, Megan, leave. It's about to get sticky. The police is coming. Leave.
The first time everybody walked around when I came in there.
I know. She said we her cup of tea. No, we not. You peace loving.
When that dude told me he was gonna turn my TV off, and me and Cave and all them with on some mob.
Yeah, it was. Listen, I got pictures. Sis, I'm gonna show you the pics. We had a group at the time, girl. We had the bully. We was called the Bully Wives Club. Now check it. I was the only wife. Who? Who had a wife? Ralphie. Oh, Ralph. May he rest in peace.
Nah.
Damn, Ralphie. Ralphie did have a wife, so she was. So okay. So we were called the Bullies Wives Club, and two of us was wives. They said we was up there bullying people. She said she came close to jail several times. See, this is why we get along so well. Oh, you want to do story time? What story you gonna tell?
It's a lot. It's gonna be guns, violence, sex, even more sex.
Boy, please. You about to tell yo what's his name? The BMF dude. What's his name? You gonna tell your big meat story?
I can't say too much, man.
Yeah, don't say that on here. Don't tell nobody that shit. What y'all got was what I said today. That's as close as y'all got. Ain't nobody business what the fuck you did at one point. Wait, what? The case is still open. So I'm gonna private this live. Yes, I did, baby. I sure in the fuck did. I did say that. Baby, I'm at the private this live. Baby, baby. I know you so far removed from that shit, but still. Okay, so yeah, it'll be no, it's okay. It'll be all right. You know, I could cut all this shit out of this live, right? My apologies. Look, this some old shit. It's life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm just being funny. No, we not doing no story time with Kevin. I don't like his stories. I don't like the way he tells stories. He tells stories like my mama with a bunch of lies. But yes, I am super hyper right now. Um, Madame, hey Madame, what's up? Your phone on the charger? He's laying on you. Why are you laying on her? That's beautiful. Yes, that's my white tooth comb.
It's for teeth?
No, it's for combing out my curls. I'm about to do my fro. I'm about to do my curly fro. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm about to go do it right now. Yep, I'm about to go wash and condition my hair, and then I'm about to put these rollers in it. Show what the hell it is. Take my scissors to it. I sure in the hell, yeah, for sure. I just spent $12 on all this shit. Okay. So yeah, I'm amped up today because it is 2 days after the fourth, and I am redoing the fourth. After this, I'll go back to normal. I'll go back to my cool, calm, and collective self. But right now, I'm turning up, sis. I will be live later. We will be playing Family Feud. I mean, it's not like traditional Family Feud, but it will be the Family Feud questions. We are going to have fucking fun. We are going to turn the fuck up. Okay? So get ready. Be ready. I'm putting some bacon wrapped jalapenos on the grill, some ribs on the grill. I'm about to make some gumbo greens, mac and cheese, and some mashed potatoes. If y'all hear something in the background, that's me slapping my new rollers. Like I got my little rollers in a case. Yes, I'm about to get my best sideshow bob on. All right. I was gonna dye my hair. I was gonna dye it like plum. I don't want it red. I want it burgundy. But I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. What you mean no?
You said you're gonna dye your hair.
Yeah. Stop hating.
No, you're trying too hard now.
Stop hating on me.
No, I'm not hating.
How wait a minute. How am I trying hard? How is dyeing my hair trying hard? Look, little girl.
You're trying too hard to be in this generation.
Look, little girl. I was dyeing my hair before you were even thought of, lady. Look what you just did. I've been red. I've been purple. I don't like green or blue, so I ain't never been those colors. But I dyed my hair with some Kool-Aid before. Okay, I sure did. That was back in the day. You understand what I'm saying? Girl, I ain't doing the windy. Okay, it will not be red. It will be plum. It will be like burgundy, maroon or something, brick red or something. I don't do that light ass red. I ain't no hood rat. Okay. I may have my ghetto side, but no, I ain't doing all that. That's too much. I am professional. I have to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go to work sitting up here motherfucking looking like a goddamn whole Wendy's or fucking McDonald's clown. Hell no. Like, I would never do like no blonde like that. That irks me. I don't care what your skin tone is. Like that blonde ass, ultra blue ass hair. Like, come on now. Come on, sis. Like, get it together. Come on, twin.
No.
Get it together, twin. These kids hate that, boy. You can't say nothing. These fools use all of our language and we can't say anything. Okay? Did Daddy fix? Did he fix it? He did? As soon as you take twin, they have an attitude. Oh, okay. Cool. As soon as you say twin, it's like, don't say that, no. Oh, she's using it. It's like the world is gonna end. What's something else? What's something else you guys say? See, y'all not a part of the generation. Um, and first off, let me make it clear. First off, you guys are two different generations. Did you know that? You, the one that's talking all the smack. You.
Why me?
You said it. You said it. You said I'm trying hard to be a part of this generation. Do you know that y'all generations is different? Your generation Alpha Homes, okay? He is Gen what are you? Are you Gen Z? You no, it's two things, ain't it? What is it then? Wait a minute, how you saying no but you don't know?
I did say
I just looked this up because we just had this conversation on the 4th, okay? So we're gonna have this conversation again, Holmes. Hold on. Oh, I do not like that it's on the bottom. Oh, okay, so this one is lying. Here it is, right here. Gen Z from 97 to 2012. So you're Gen Z. You two ladies is Gen Alpha. So y'all not even from the same generation. Oh yes, I can't wait either, sis. It's gonna be a movie. So both of you guys are from different generations. So if I want to say, hey twin, I could do that. Where you been, twin? Sis, do your grandbabies do that? They be trying to get mad when you use their slang, knowing that they use your slang. They stole our whole swag, bro. But be trying to tell us not to do certain stuff. Girl, Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. We ain't doing that. Is we on? Go get me a shoe. I'm about to whoop you on live. Go get me a shoe. Oh, why you left out? Where you going? Where you going? Go get me a shoe. I sure hate it. You want your hair curly? You want me to put these rollers in your hair? I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your brother. You want these rollers in your hair? Then get your ass out of here then. Do you see how these children are trying to provoke me? So your daughter called me Bugs Bunny. So that's funny. Wait a minute. So that's funny. Happy Sunday, Snoopy, my love. How are you? Baby, you're supposed, baby, you gotta give Snoopy his ranch. I hope your Sunday has been very blissful, very fulfilling. These children, they're trying to provoke me. They're talking mess about me. My feelings are being hurt right now. Go get the shoe. Go get the shoe. Get the shoe and open up your hand. Boy, I remember those days when I used to get paddlings at school. Now, if they did that shit, it'd be a problem. People's parents would be coming up to the school. Okay, putting hands on people. Mm-mm. You can't just, you can't do stuff like that. Snoopy, I hope the rest of your Sunday is blissful, my love. We're doing the fourth all over again over here because, it wasn't as fun as it could have been. I don't have any, what's that shit called? Anejo tequila to drink. So good, I won't be acting crazy. Okay? But we will be playing Family Feud later. As soon as I get off this live, I'm going to get these reels together, baby. We're going to have fun later, okay? You still here?
I'm trying to say.
I don't have no shoe. You don't get to say nothing. Where's the shoe, lady? What is that? I don't look like that. I don't look like that now. I'm not gonna look like that when I get 60 or 70. I'm going to be a very sexy glam mom. I'm gonna be an extremely beautiful, hot, sexy, mother. And you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. Cause as you're gonna have your little friends coming over, they're gonna have little crushes on your mama. Okay?
No.
Y'all can be mad if you want to. What you mean? Oh my God. My kids hating on me. This is a true statement. Absolutely. There's always something to do when you are dealing with your home. That is a fact. I'm about to clean my house today of children. Go outside and get the switch. You see how your kids not listening to me? Go get the switch. She said, what's that? The switch? Y'all don't know what the switch is? Okay, so my kids don't know what the switch is. So let me show you what a switch is. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta remember y'all generation. A switch in y'all generation is a gun. So I'm not talking about that. It's also like a controller. Ain't it a controller for a console? Nintendo Switch? It's a who? It's a console? I just said that, but a switch is a gun too. Maybe I just said those things. Kevin, go get the switch. Come here, look. Switch, corporal punishment. Willow branches are also used as well. Branches from strong trees. It's a stick from the tree. And what you do with it is you whip the hell out of kids. You hit across their back. Just across their back. Go get the switch. We can't get no switches. We live in Vegas. We got palm trees. We ain't got no trees with no switches on them. I know where willow trees are, but I'm not going all the way to go get the willow trees. Yes, we started young, okay? These kids do not understand. So you're just gonna, so hold on. You're just gonna put your phone on my leg. You're gonna like use it on my leg so you can record yourself combing your edges while the rest of your hair is in a ponytail. So this is what we're doing right now. It's a whole like apparatus right here where you could mount your phone and you're deciding to just lay your phone on my ashy ass leg. Get out.
The fat on your arm moved when you did that.
Wow. Wow. Oh my God. That is a fact. Yep. Always doing what you have to do. Get her done. You have no choice, you know? Strive for perfection. Absolutely. So my mama used to get them switches. Girl, I never got hit with no switch. I got hit with shoes. I got hit with books. I got hit with fists, girl, everything but a switch. Extension cord, belt, all that. After a while, my mom didn't even feel like going to find like no belt or no shoe with me. She just hit me open hand and closed hand. She just didn't give a damn. She didn't care. I was in my 20s and she hit me still. Hit me in my back. She'll ball up her little fist and hit me in my back like that shit hurt. That shit stopped hurting like a while ago. Then she hit me one day and I think that was it. That was the last time she really hit me. She hit me and I turned around and almost knocked the spirit out her ass. She didn't hit me no more after that. I ain't got tired of that shit. I had kids of my own, husband, and I'm sitting up here getting my ass whooped by my mama. Like, what type of shit is that? Who does that? I had to let her know, like, Mama, I'm bigger than you. I'm bigger than you. Also, remember how they were talking mess last Christmas about my mama being taller than me? Yeah, not no more. She swore up and down she was taller than me. I said, man, hell no. Last time when y'all like did our height, y'all was off. I stood next to her and we did our height again, and everybody was like, yeah, you taller than her. She was lying. I was like, you getting short or something. That back, be careful, that back might start hunching over and stuff. You know what I mean? Might end up being Hunchback of Notre Dame because I'm taller than you. She thought she was taller than me. Get out of here. We actually the same height, but I don't know why I appear slightly taller than her, but we're the same height. Girl, that clothes hanger. Ooh. So I was playing with the kids like about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. And I told them if they don't stop, I'm going to get that hanger. They scared of that hanger, girl. Go get the hanger. Go get it. Because you threw this at me. Go get it right now. Go get it. Go get it. That's okay. When I get off this live, I'm going to go get the hanger. Don't look at me. No, but that's not funny because it's people that really abuse their children. I could never hit my kids. That'd hurt me so much. Like you're not supposed to spank them and then you feel all guilty and stuff and you start crying and stuff at the end. You're supposed to spank them and mean it. I can't even do it. I think I took that as well. Yeah, I did. Okay. Use a lot. Use a lot. Okay, so I see my children are they're starting in, you know. I may have to pop someone in their mouth. We was traumatized with a hanger, girl. That shit is man, like and then sis, remember this back in the day, so they had wire hangers. Like when you get a wire hanger, I have one, but it's not all wire. When you get a wire hanger, it's all wire. It's complete wire, right? Now, when you buy wire hangers, it does have like some spongy stuff at the bottom, or it has plastic to it. It'll be wire from the hook to the middle, and then the bottom will be plastic or something. There's always some type of plastic on the wire hanger. But back in the day, that shit used to be all wire. They used to unravel the wires for all type of stuff. I remember I had to unravel a wire because my window on my car had failed, and I thought that having the little hook on the end, I could push it up until I could actually like go get it fixed or whatever. You know, people used to use the wire hanger when they used to lock their keys in the car, all that good stuff. That shit is scary. I just thought I'd drop in and say hi. Hello. Thank you so much. It is always appreciated when you do drop in. We love you over here, Snoopy. I want you to be safe on these YouTube streets. Avoid any accidents in the road. It's crazy. It's been crazy. So just be careful. Um, People are throwing all type of things in the streets of YouTube. Stay beautiful. Your words of encouragement, they matter. We love your vibe, the radiance that you give off. Never, ever, ever dull your light. Thank you, my love. I got to get all these reels together so that we can play our game later. Um, by that time, we should be done with all the food. Everything should be like set up. I'm able to sit back, chill, enjoy. Hopefully, I by that time I'll talk to my son. I want all like negativity or anything that could be interpreted as negative to be gone. But I can't wait. That conversation with my son has to happen today. Um, Even if I gotta be a bitch, and I gotta keep constantly calling him, or I gotta go over there. I don't give a fuck. That conversation needs to happen today. I don't want that conversation to go into my Monday. I don't want that conversation to go into my week. I want it to happen today. I want it to be over with. I want him to understand what he did wrong. I want him to understand that he is never to do that again. And that's that. You know, my son is too young and too loving to understand what happened. He's going to interpret what happened a different way. I don't even think he even cared or remembered. Like, I don't even think he was really paying attention to what was happening, but I paid attention to it. And what I do know is that it starts off like that. That's how it starts off. Like I said, she's coming. You know, you always have a place. You always have a plate waiting, seat waiting. When we play games, you know, we got your place all nice and clean and comfy for you. Yeah, I want to stop like the madness before it consumes him. I know, you know what I'm saying, from personal experience that if you may feel some type of way and you don't want to be vocal about it, you don't want to share it with a person, you start behaving a certain way. And then once it goes unchecked, the behavior continues. That person continues to be rude to you. That person continues to think that your standing is not what it is. So they talk to you crazy. And all I know is that my son has not done that yet. He really truly knows better. But when you have gotten to that point where you think you can talk to me out the side of your neck, that's when I know you have lost all sense of life. You no longer want to live. So, like, my ex said, just listen to me. You no longer want to live. So, yeah, I need that check before it develops into that. It's okay. I know you grown. I would never ever stop you from doing anything that you want to do because you have lived enough life to be at that point to be an adult. So it's all good. You are able to love who you want to love. I can tell you that little thing that you around right now, you ain't gonna be around her too much longer. If you being rude to family and y'all all, you know what I'm saying, being all fucking troll like with y'all shit. Y'all want to be locked up in the motherfucking room and don't want to be bothered and stuff like that. Y'all relationship ain't gonna last long because at the end of the day, you need to do shit. You need to handle business. And if y'all feel like y'all want to be around each other all day to where you're not handling the business, y'all bitches ain't gonna have no motherfucking roof to be fucking cuddling and doing shit in. So, like I said, that ain't gonna last that long. That's why I'm not mad. That's why I'm not gonna jump off the motherfucking rails. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them real quiet ass bitches until you really set it off. And then I'm gonna set it off on your motherfucking ass. I'll let you get away with a few things. And then once I've had enough, I'm gonna explode on your ass. And that's how I feel. Your little girl, you know what I'm saying? She could do whatever she wanna do, be rude, all the rest of that shit. But don't you think once I've had enough of that shit, a motherfucker not gonna be put in their place. And you already know what's gonna happen after that. You know what I'm gonna say? You know what Kevin is gonna say. Go get your mama, bitch. Go get your daddy, bitch. That's what the fuck is gonna happen. Then your mama and your daddy gonna get their asses motherfucking whooped. And then what? What? You gonna be mad? You gonna run off with the bitch? What you gonna do? Where you gonna run? Where you gonna go? Okay? None of this shit is gonna happen. Cause I'll whoop your ass too. But no, I'm calmed all the way down. When I talk to him, it's not even gonna be like that. That was the whole point of me doing this live, just for me to calm myself down. I was doing too much. If that girl didn't communicate with mom and dad, that's not gonna work. Exactly. See what I'm saying? At least I can keep it real. Let me tell you something. Kevin is right here, and he'll tell you Kevin, did I tell your mama I was gonna beat her ass? Yeah. I told my mother-in-law that I was gonna motherfucking curb stomp her ass. And I still fuck with her. You know why? Because shit like that happens. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers know you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. Stuff like that happens. That's still not a reason to like fly off the handle. Now I will give my mother-in-law her credit. She is a Christian woman. She be trying to talk out the side of her neck, but she a Christian woman. But Kevin mama knows she can't whoop me. So that's another reason. That's another reason. You know what I mean? But yeah, that stupid ass shit. Sometimes you do stupid shit and you learn from it and then you move forward. That's why I'm not really tripping off of the girl being rude. My little sister said she on the spectrum. So I'm letting that shit all the way go. She could be rude if she wants to. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's it's cool. I'm not worried about the little girl because I know she ain't gonna be there that long. She not. So I'm not tripping. But what I am tripping off of is my son. You know better. You know better. You can talk to me crazy if you want to. I don't care, nigga. I ain't gotta deal with you. I can cut you the fuck off until you know how to act right. But putting your hands on my child, I don't know about that. You gonna have to apologize for that. I need you to acknowledge that you did it. That's step one. Because I'm feeling like he's not going to acknowledge that he did it because he don't remember. I think it might have been something that happened real quick, you know what I'm saying? And he wasn't really paying attention to it. But even though he may not acknowledge that he did it, motherfucker, I seen you. I seen it at you. So all it takes is for mama to see you. That's it. That's all I gotta do is just see you. You ain't gotta believe that you did it. I'm telling you, you did it, nigga. So that's what it is. You did it. You did it. Did he do that? He did it. You don't know what I'm talking about, huh? Did your brother push you? He pushed you, didn't he? And then when he pushed you, did he look at you crazy? When he almost tripped over his backpack, he didn't look at you crazy? When he was going up the stairs? He didn't? So you didn't see that part because I saw it. But he pushed you for sure. Question. What was you asking him? I don't know why I didn't ask you this before, but I should have. My bad. What were you asking him? You were asking him something about a game? Yeah. See what I'm saying? My my son who plays video games with him was asking him about a game. And his brother, you know, couldn't be bothered at that time. Cause that hoe was there. Yeah, he needs to be checked, bruh. He needs to be checked. First of all, bitch, let me tell you something about me. Me, excuse my language, children. I can't help it. I gotta be me. I'm not fucking in my mama's house. Sorry. No, ma'am. I don't do shit like that. Hoes do shit like that. I don't. I never did that. Never. Okay? Kevin, when we spent the night, don't look at me. When we spent the night at my mom's house and you was trying to have sex with me, what I do? You was a lie. Didn't I tell you no? Okay. We is grown and we is married. And I told him no. I don't do that type of shit. I don't like that shit, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's not how I work. Okay. So, Lil Ho, I don't know what the fuck it is that you doing to my son or whatever is going on, but bitch, continue to do that to my son. He gotta learn. But all that shit you doing that's coming, that's got to do with the mama, I suggest you stop, little girl. Don't play with me, little girl. hard gust of wind to happen here in Las Vegas. It'll be a whole head full of tight, curly ass motherfucking hair rolling around on the ball, bitch. It'll be your fucking head because I didn't kick it the fuck off your shoulders. Don't fucking play with me, little girl. Well, since I would have gotten up in there, because I'm saying, like, that's why I gotta stay away. I gotta stay away from that girl. I don't like it. I gotta stay away from her. But I am finna put my son on notice. For real though. Just in case you motherfuckers think that shit that happened was cool and nobody noticed it, nigga, I noticed it. So I'm definitely finna put I'm definitely finna put this little boy on notice that happened. I know automatically he gonna say he didn't do that, and I'm gonna tell him, yes, you did. You did do it, and I know he's gonna apologize for it. But still, even though he's gonna apologize, I still gotta stand firm, and I still gotta tell him, don't you ever do that shit again. And if you do that shit again, I'm gonna smack your fucking lips off your face. I still gotta tell him that shit just so he know, don't do that shit again. I need you to understand that most mothers and fathers, their biggest fears is that their children cut them off. Their fear is that they don't ever speak to their children again. Let me tell you about the mother I am. Nigga, if I know that you wrong and I know that you not right, if you cut me the fuck off, nigga, I'm not gonna give a fuck. I just want you to understand that. I have 5 of y'all. I just want you to understand this. Love is love. That's gonna always be there. But if you do something wrong, I mean, wrong, 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 it's gonna be different. I will never ever stand in the way of any decision that any of my children make. If you make a decision and you decide that, you know what I'm saying, you just don't want to deal with me as an adult, you don't want to deal with me, I completely respect that. I will never ever, you know what I'm saying, push past those boundaries. If those are the boundaries that you set for yourself, I never push past them until you get your mind right and decide that what you did was wrong or whatever, and you come back around me. I'm there to accept you with open arms, but I'm never gonna force myself to be somewhere where a motherfucker don't want me to be, and that goes for my children. My mindset, it doesn't work like a normal person. I can't see myself. I can't see myself doing what my own mother did. If a motherfucker don't want you there in that space at that time because whatever is happening, they're going through something, they feel you wrong them or something, give them the space that they need so that they can sort it out themselves in their mind. I will never ever invade your space. I will give you that space for you to decide whatever it is that you want to do. Even if that means you never ever talk to me again. Guess what? That's just one less human I have to fucking deal with. That's your loss. I'm not pushing anything on you. There's fucking 8 billion people on this planet. I can never push anything on any fucking body. That's how I work. I completely and utterly work that way. The love will never ever not be there. It will always be there. And if you get in trouble and you need me, nigga, I'm there and you know that. I don't care if I ain't talked to you in months, nigga, I'm right the fuck there. But I'm never gonna put myself in a position where a motherfucker is making me feel they don't want me to be there. I don't play them type of games. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just keep it real. That's just how I am. If you dealing with that female and that female is doing some shit to you, I'ma stand on 10 for you. But if you push me the fuck away and you tell me I'm doing too much, I'm gonna back off. And unfortunately, when that happens, sometimes the child don't make it. I'll be right there to bury you and her. So like I said, I know my placement. That's where the fuck I'll be. But what he needs to realize that she left a mark of trashy deposition of the attitude. Girl, she sure did. When that little hussy came in my house with my children that was their home and disrespected, hold on, where is this at? My younger child, exactly. Girl, huh? Yeah. Why, what's up? I'm finna be done though. How, how you gonna ask me, am I still live? And you just, quit drinking? No? Okay. Huh? Lord have mercy. So that's my cue to get off the live. Um, Person hold in my face, see me on live, and then ask me 1 minute after looking at me, knowing I was on live, am I still on live? So that right there is he having a Riri moment. So that right there lets me know I need to get off. Oh my God. But yeah, thank you so much, sis. And people in the bushes, thank you so much. Everyone that dropped, thank you so much. You guys have really, truly helped me. I was going through some things. I had some decisions to make, and you guys truly helped me. I love that about you guys, my little YouTube family and friends. Um, sometimes people do come on here because they're having like a moral dilemma, so they come to ask and other shit. Something happened this morning that I was paying attention to, and I was like, ugh. There's always something on this app that happens, and it makes me just look at people on this motherfucker and just be like, ugh, hold on. Matter of fact, no, I'll talk about it later. I'll talk about what happened this morning that made me just look at these people on this motherfucker like, later. Um, I will be back later. I know I say that a lot and I never come back, but now this time I'm really gonna come back. Uh, Even like if I'm hella drunk, I'm gonna come back. I enjoy you guys each and every time I press this button. You guys are so appreciated. Some of you might not even know just how much I love and appreciate all of you. Um, you know what I'm saying? Today we is turning water into wine. Okay. Good morning. This made me laugh so hard right here. Girl, I wait that shit in a minute, girl.
Well, there's a huge variety of businesses in this shopping plaza, from sandwich shops to liquor stores, even an adult.
You got a dollar?
Sorry.
You got a dollar? You got a dollar? You got a dollar?
We will check back in with Molly in just a moment.
After I eat it? Yes. Yes, sir, I have. Like, I can't hear you. You got a dollar? You got a dollar? You got a dollar? I can't hear you. Fuck you talking about? As I was saying, thank you all for your support. And I'll see you guys a little later. Bye. Wait, who rich I'ma take? Who rich I'ma take, sis? Sis ain't gonna act right over here. Oh my goodness, I seen that and I just couldn't. You know what? I'm taking Kevin's rich. For sure. The purge. His rich gone. I'm taking it right now as we speak. Okay. Bye you guys. Love you. See you later.